Grand Arising Soul Fam. Today I am coming on and sharing from the Tao Oracle by Ma Deva Padma. Today we're looking at Gene Key 35, which is the shadow of hunger, the gift of adventure, the city of boundlessness. And in the hexagram, this is progress. So there is the imagery there, and a couple keywords is advancement, gaining recognition, appreciation, achievements, acceleration, steady gains, and increased clarity. So let's see what it says. There's an old saying, in the bright light of day, all things become known. Circumstances are accelerating toward that illuminated zenith now. The outlook is brighter and all signs point toward an increasingly more rapid progression of events. It's also true that the brightening light of day represents expanded awareness that's revelatory and exposing. It increases the likelihood of careful scrutiny of your actions and attitudes in many dimensions of life. Anything that was once unclear, unknown, or undercover may now be brought to light. If what has been developing is greater maturity and an increasing spirit of harmony, then there will be no need for concern or guilt in the exposure. When we are sincere and resolute in our approach to life, taking no one for granted, then finding oneself in the spotlight is not a cause for alarm. Rather, you can observe life more keenly, and even sudden turns of events are appreciated as part of the natural progression of things and are accepted as such. If, on the other hand, you've been working behind the scenes to embellish your own reputation or enhance your position at the expense of others, all the manipulations that have gone into such efforts are, under the present circumstances, likely to be exposed. The ego enjoys letting it be known how hard it has worked to finally achieve a much-deserved and probably long overdue moment of recognition. And once it has been sated by the applause, it's often all too ready to start slacking off. An irresponsible or self-involved attitude is driven primarily by the need to impress others with achievements. This is a special kind of narcissistic condition that only ever feels okay when others acknowledge its specialness. But indulging this tendency has the unfortunate side effects of diminishing what could otherwise been a peak moment of opportunity, simply because you're so involved in patting your own back that you lose your sense of timing. Recognizing the timeliness of things requires a single pointed attentiveness in order to discern the subtle signs of change that support your next move. Working in accordance with the time will sharpen your attention and your ability to sidestep the inconsequential. It's wiser to put your energy into increased alertness as soon as the cycle begins to peak. Otherwise, there is a danger that when the opportunity for progress is at its height, you'll be snoozing under a shady tree, lulled to sleep by the assumption that you've already done enough and now it's time for a nap. Being alert now to the subtle nuances of what's happening around you will help you to stay self-contained and energetically supported by the steadily increasing wave of progress that characterizes this time. The positive effects of your endeavors will be naturally and effortlessly multiplied for one and for all. Taking care of the business at hand helps you to keep your feet on the ground in spite of your being in the limelight. This is not to say that the sweetness of the moment should not be savored. There's no full stop in the journey of life, rather. The journey itself is the goal. So bottom line, here are the changes. First one, maintaining attentiveness, clear-headedness, and personal integrity should be the focus of your attention now. It may feel as though others are restricting your progress or lack confidence in your abilities, but the best way to deal with it is to stay centered and positive. Turn your attention to what needs to be done and do with it the best that you can. In time, the obstacles you're facing will begin to just dissolve. Line 2. When you relax your grip, your hand will open. When you open your hand, you might find that it's filled with something even better than what you thought you wanted. Line 3. Progress is not always best accompanied by individual pilgrims. Sometimes it takes being a part of a group to reach the place where you intend to go. If you're naturally a loner, consider joining with others now and seeing how far it takes you. If you're naturally a team player, it's your time to shine. Line 4. It would be foolish to withhold your energy now in an attempt to manipulate events, and it would be equally foolish to roll over and be used by others in service of their own questionable motives. Progress is not always a good thing, and the means don't always justify the ends. If something in the air smells fishy, it's time to move to a higher ground, to better see exactly what all the stink is about. And then you can decide if it's worth going there. Line 5. The sun rises throughout the morning, increasing its bright and life-affirmative quality. Upon reaching its zenith at midday, it naturally moves into descent, and the gradual darkening of the light ensues. And so it is above, so it is below. This is how all life works. So don't fall into the trap of looking for some way to improve upon it by hurrying the natural progression along. Everything is absolutely perfect as it is. And top line, line 6. Use this time for focused work, and rather than becoming exhausted, you'll find that your energy will actually increase. If you give 100% and at the same time stay relaxed and easy about whether you're successful or not, you can gain an uncommon satisfaction of a job well done. In this way, it's possible to ride the cresting wave and not get personally invested in your progress.